to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Whelan, and this is The Song, a show that presents songwriters and their original songs. And today I am very pleased to present Colette O'Connor.
Spider web in the window, catching dreams I've ignored. When I wake every morning, something climbs to the corner. A single thread reality, woven into mystery, opens up the possibilities of that web in the corner, tangled up in me. Spider hangs in the dawning, just above my eyes. When I wake every morning, truly a surprise. A single thread reality, woven into mystery, opens up the possibilities of that web in the corner. Oh, that web in the corner. Of that web in the corner, tangled up in me. Maybe everything could be wrapped in a web in the corner that lives in a dream. 'Cause nobody's told me the reason for dreaming. How can I see by closing my eyes to that web in the corner? That web in the corner. That web in the corner. That lives in a dream. That was the title track to my CD, Web in the Corner, that is available out on iTunes and all your major streaming apps. So that was the title track to my debut album, Web in the Corner. And this will be the title track to my next album, my upcoming album due out this spring, called I Think I Am. So the premise for this is you're sitting in traffic, your blinkers on, you're going to go left or you're going to go right. In either direction, you're still going to be who you are, even though life takes you in so many different directions. So I thought about that, and in a philosophical sense, I thought, no matter where I go or how many stages of life I've been through, still am who I am. Here I go. Walks with Dad in the sunshine, watching for robins with Mom in the spring. They helped me learn for the first time, and those are some fine memories. I'm kind of mystified. Time keeps moving, never quite sure why. Now life is not in black and white. It's colorful and crazy, a little hazy sometimes, but for the most part on the straight and narrow. I am, I think 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 I am. How the wind blows every day, rearranges things so often. For mistakes, I am, I think 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 I am. Many things undefined, but so in love with life. I think I am, I think I am. Walk a while in the sunshine, watch for robins every spring, smile at someone for the first time, and introduce a mind to a new thing. Oh, hear the wind harmonize, see the hope in my eyes. Hey, with all our love there is just one question. With all we share, here's a good connection. And if you're still there, here's my declaration. I think I am, 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 I think I am. I think I am, I think I am.
Well, those were really great songs. I really enjoyed them.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Very nice to
I'm so glad you could come again.
The weather behaved a bit better this
Yeah.
time. I was really glad. Thank you.
Yeah, what was kind of like torrential rain or something when you came before?
Yeah. But it's New
Yeah.
England, so
Yeah.
that's what we're up to. But
Yeah.
thank you for the invitation. It's
Yeah.
wonderful to be here.
Yeah. Now you did one song from your a previous album, but you got another album coming out soon.
Yeah, the first song I did was Web in the Corner, and that is the namesake title track to my debut CD. And I'm working on my second CD, and the second song is I Think I Am, and that's the title track to that upcoming CD, which should be out this spring.
Great. And now, is that already available like on Reverb Nation or anything for people to hear? Or I thought I...
Web in the Corner is on iTunes, and that's been out there. And
okay.
And the new songs, as I get them from the studio, I like to put them up on, I've got a SoundCloud platform, and
SoundCloud.
A lot of the musicians know what that means, and maybe some of your audiences will too. But I just put them up there to preview. But I'm going to release a few of them as singles. But I Think I Am is going to have a lot more musicians. So it's my second CD. I'm a bit more vested in my songs as a singer-songwriter. And I've networked now with other musicians. So they're excited to be part of the process and
great.
A little bit more vested in a studio. So it's just like you kind of grow up, your first CDs and then now the second one, a little bit more, not
more
so much
production.
More isn't so much, the goal, but to really enhance the songs and to get them on a platform where you're just like, I'm really proud to release that. So that's what I'm working on,
wonderful.
As I've grown up as a singer-songwriter. It's nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, you're about to do another song. Is this when you want to tell the story?
Okay, so there's a song. I didn't tell you this before because I wanted it to sort of be out there. Okay, so in the world, the people can be up to all kinds of things, and you never know. Well, driving down the road one day, it was pointed out to me. There's these two mannequins that sit out on a porch. And okay, that's odd. But every single day for 25 years, these mannequins have sat on this porch. And according to the weather, whoever behind this whole thing that they do changes their outfits. So if it's a hot summer day, they're wearing, attire appropriate to the weather. If it's wintertime, it was so interesting to watch this progression. So I got sort of led into this 5 years ago, and I became obsessed. I mean, to me, this was just like somebody had to go through a lot of effort. And then not only that, would they change the outfits, but they would change the positions. So you could tell when these two mannequins weren't speaking to each other because their backs were turned, or they would be holding margaritas, or they would be reading a book. It's so it just you could see this whole. It was like a soap opera made out of mannequins with no explanation whatsoever. So of course I wrote a song, and it's called "The People on the Porch," and I'm going to play that next.
Oh, great!
Yes.
Well, why don't we hear that, and we'll talk again later.
Thank you very much. All right, then. People on the porch, ready? Place called Tinkertown, there's a mystery of sorts. Two mannequins, a girl and a guy, are dressed out on a porch. Depending on the weather, he and she outside are suitably dressed, and together they sit like people on a porch. When I'm driving by, I slow down to see, I feel like such a spy. What are they wearing? It's kinda rude to pry, but not like I can go up and say hi. That's crazy. Those people on the porch. Weird people on the porch. And I'm the dummy watching this fashion mystery and wishing now that I never did see those people on the porch. In the winter they wore scarves and hats, ski jackets and warm pants. Summertime, it's beach attire, margaritas in their hands. It's fun to watch their story, soap opera quality. Like that week, they refused to speak with back turns stubbornly. It damn near made me cry. Such a tragedy, I wanted them to try. What's come over me, I hung up when he started asking why. Exactly? Don't ask me. Weird people on the porch, and I'm the dummy watching this fashion mystery and wishing now that I never did see those people on the porch. Then one day in fall, I could hardly breathe. They were not there at all. What was happening? That's it once and for all. I went up to the railing, I didn't stop to think, and then I saw the notice with so much great relief. On vacation. Ha, those people on the porch. Weird people on the porch. For years they've been together, loyal night and day. Still a mystery, but I'm glad to see those people on the porch. My people on the porch.
I like that.
And it's so
very
true.
different. That's a very unusual subject for a song. It reminds me of the chicken lady in South Kingston, Rhode Island. Everybody called her the chicken lady, and she used to have this chicken on her mailbox, on top of her mailbox, and she would dress it for different occasions and holidays and stuff like that. So it was really
See, you never know what people are gonna do, and then you get sort of sucked into that whole. What is that?
Yeah.
But I never, whatever their deal was, I never really, you wonder. But I was more interested in the mannequins and what they were going to do next. So maybe
what
that's
are they going to do next? That was kind of interesting that they would put them in different positions.
Yeah,
and stuff
and
like
there was
that,
this
not
whole
just-
drama on the porch.
Yeah.
And I Googled them, anything in Tinkertown, Massachusetts, and Duxbury, Massachusetts. They never made the internet, not even a little bit. Luckily, I went by one day and I took a picture, so it's going to be on the album.
Oh, so you're going to, cool,
Yeah, it's on
great,
the album.
that's great. Put it on the album.
And it's
Excellent.
very interesting.
Now, have you decided what the title of the album will be?
It's going to be I Think I Am.
Oh, it is going to be I Think
How
I Am.
decisive is that, right?
Yeah.
I think I am.
And and that'll be out in the spring. And now people will be able to get that on CD Baby or iTunes? iTunes.
Yeah, I haven't made the leap to CD Baby. I might, but right now I know it's going to be another iTunes release, which is great fun. The people on the porch, it already debuted on the radio, on FM radio, and they were the very first. It's a world record, people. They're the very first mannequins to make the radio. Yeah, wow. It's not my
That
fault.
will set you apart from other people.
Well, them definitely. But on that CD, I'm going to have some bass and some some different instruments. It's kind of more bluegrassy of a feel, so it's very fun.
Now, you mentioned that you were networking with other musicians. Do you also co-write with other songwriters at all? Or?
I did, and have some releases out there in the world with other songwriters. Pretty much, I'm doing my own thing right now, just as a singer-songwriter. But other musicians are coming in to collaborate with me, like to make up a bass part or to add other instrumentation. So it's an awful lot of fun. And musicians supporting musicians is huge. I mean, I think we're really all growing into that now. We're becoming the next big conglomerate musicians powerful thing.
Yeah. Now, and you're very supportive to other musicians too. You have a radio segment on a radio show. It's the Diane. Is that it? Anderson.
Debbie Anderson.
Debbie Anderson.
Debbie Anderson's a radio programmer. She's been on the radio for as long as the mannequins have been around, 20 some odd years.
And so she has this radio show that's in Nebraska.
It's called
Nebraska.
The Women's Show,
The Women's Show.
And it's one of the longest running women's music programs in the country. KZUM in Nebraska. It's not a commercial station; it's a community station. But it's through its longevity, really come to change the face of women's music.
And it's very popular.
It's very popular, and I was invited
All
out
over.
there. So I toured out to Nebraska, went out to KZUM, did several of their radio programs. They've just got a great community support. The unusual thing about what we're doing out here is because I'm out here on the East Coast, you know, where this program comes from, and I have a radio show in Nebraska. But they invited me to help out, so we sort of got this network together where I showcase New England women singer-songwriters, New England and Canada, so it's Northeast and New England, and we debut them sometimes out there in Nebraska, where it's 10,000 radio listeners can hear someone who's, you know, community radio is a gateway, community television is a gateway, and one of the last few that there are out there to radio and television play for people with new music like myself, you know, coming up. When you're vested and if you sell your songs to somebody, great, hey, that's one thing. But this is what I do. This is my, you know, my passion and my interest to share music that I've written. And so I'm supporting other women that are doing the same thing and getting them to debut out in Nebraska on the Women's Show.
Great.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There's a Facebook page for that, New England Women Singers, Songwriters. Yeah. If anybody would like to post their music links, like you did it, and you were our first guest on that program. I've done that for over a year now, so it's great. Been wonderful.
And that's like what, once a month or so that you do that?
Yeah, once monthly segment, and I do it like a publicist. So I get the music, I do an interview, and then I go and I do it on the radio. So I'm discussing this artist and their music from my perspective, like a publicist would.
And what's really good about that, I think, is that people are less likely, especially women, to be really good at promoting themselves. I find a lot of the time.
I wonder why, though. Do you have any idea
I don't
why?
know. I mean, that they're less assertive about promoting themselves. I even find, like with the show, that I really have to sometimes seek out women, because I hear from men all the time, and they contact me, and women are less likely to contact me, and I have to make sure I seek them out and recruit them kind of to come on the show, which is really interesting.
We'll pose that question in the world, and maybe somebody vested in psychology or whatnot will let us know, because I really am interested why that is. But
so it's really great that, if they were being interviewed, they might not say as much nice stuff about themselves as you would be saying about them, and on the radio, you listen to their music, and you really do a wonderful job of promoting their music.
The backstory is interesting to me, and if it's interesting to me, hopefully I paint a good picture of who that singer-songwriter is from my perspective, based on their own story.
Yeah, and like a publicist would do. It's great.
And usually a singer-songwriter will be what their music is, and it's because it's close to home stuff. We're not commercial people. We're not writing for a commercial radio. We're organic people writing, from real life, and that's people on the porch.
Now, let's promote you here.
Oh, hi. All right, cool.
You have on Facebook, you have a fan page, Music by Colette.
1L, yes.
With 1L.
Music by Colette on Facebook. And Facebook makes it odd, so you have to sort of be out there. So my name is Colette O'Connor, and so I'm out there too. I also happen to have a music page. If you're not interested in me and you're just interested in music, great, fan that. Otherwise, feel free. I have a public page.
And you are on Reverb Nation and SoundCloud.
Reverb Nation to me is my home base. I don't have my own .com. I think Reverb Nation does a good job. Everything's before the fold. Everything's got videos and show dates.
Yeah,
so
great.
And it's a way to connect with so many other musicians. So I really like Reverb Nation. Reverb Nation with my name, Colette O'Connor. 1L, all those.
So those are the places people can find out about you and your music.
Oh, sure.
Right, and they can contact you through that too. Like if somebody wanted to book you for a gig.
I'm really interested to really get up to speed on more festivals, more, just making more music and doing more tours and stuff. So yes, anybody interested in booking, please get in touch. That would be great.
Okay, well, let's hear some more of your wonderful music.
Thank you very much, Mary. This will also be on I Think I Am, and it's my first foray sort of into social consciousness. I mean, I tend to admonish or teach by example delicately. This is not so delicate. This is And it's not preachy, basically. It's just, this is eventuality, people. Times of glory always fall. So much to grind between us. All feel that grindstone as it turns. Every stone was a lesson learned down to dust. The cracks. The world goes round on everyone and nothing ever lasts. We only have one moment on this land of sacred trust until it all gets ground to dust. There is a name under all by which we paid Peter from Paul. What's your name? Say it now, because on stone someday it shall be found ground to dust, to the cracks. On this land of sacred trust until it all gets ground to dust. See the glory as it falls, this fragile place we share between us all, when each headstone is in its place, where will be the human race? What's that mark we thought to make? There's nothing left for us to take. It's ground to dust, to the cracks. On this land of sacred trust until it all gets ground to dust, ground to dust. It's gonna happen. Can't be helped, you know, it's just the way it goes. So paying attention to resources and recycling and, you know, doing all those really important things. Watching our environmental footprint, as it were. And then this is also going to be on I Think I Am, and it is a lullaby. So if it's late at night and you want to get your pillow and blankie, this is a lullaby. The world needs more lullabies, I think, more gentle, quiet lullabies. Twilight tucking in. There's a lazy crescent moon tonight, laying back on a pillow of sky, gazing up at the stars everywhere, wishing everyone a fond good night. Twilight tucking in. crescent moon, good night. Twilight tucking in. There's a wandering star out there, had a restless heart it seems, took itself away, and now in the dark alone it dreams. Oh, twilight tucking in. Twilight tucking in. Twilight, crescent moon, good night, you smile bright. Twilight tucking in. Twilight tucking in. Twilight, you crescent moon, good night, you smile because your mother's near. There's a lazy crescent moon tonight, laying back on a pillow of sky, gazing up at the stars everywhere, wishing everyone a fond good night. Gazing up at the stars everywhere, wishing everyone a fond good night.